I had myself on mute the whole time I was talking. Whole time I was talking, man. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of J Talk Sports, man. We had a whole another week that just went by. We had some crazy games, had some crazy outcomes, and y'all know what we do every time. We got to break them down, and we got to get the ones in for next week. So we gonna go ahead and get to it real quick. But I got my boy Rob up in the building, sir. How you doing tonight?
Sure, man. What's the deal, bro? Sure, I've been good. A little under the weather still, but I'm here.
What you got a cold?
Yeah, got when my daughter was sick. Now I got what she probably had.
That man got the sniffles, man. Well, I hope you feel better. I hope you
Appreciate
feel
it.
better.
Appreciate it, my boy.
Well, check it, man. Let them know where to find you at real quick. Like we about to jump right into this thing now.
And y'all know the vibes, man. So, Instagram, Big Back for Life, Big Back for Life brand coming soon. Yeah, I see your face. I know you ain't rocking with it like that, but just be patient. You'll
Hey,
see
look,
the.
I'm trying to accept it.
I just think it's the big back part. It could. I don't know.
That, that's the part that get me.
It could. I know. I'm just weird like that, but it's all good.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. I ain't gonna hold you. It's gonna grow on me, man. But y'all make sure y'all go over there and check my boy Rob out. Big Bad for Life. Yeah. And everything else, all the other social media, man, because that boy be out here working, man. So y'all make sure y'all pay attention. But we had some interesting games last week, and they had some surprises and some other things. And I know, look, we can go ahead and say it right now. My Chiefs lost, so I'm expecting some fire tonight.
Nah, not for me, because I wanted them to win, because for my selfish reason, because I wanted to win, because if the Eagles lost, the Lions would have been tied for first place in the NFC.
Oh yeah, you doing for that division and shit. I
Yeah,
can't even hold you on that one. I can't even hold you on that one because look, man, teams vying for the playoffs right now. So it's like, look, we vying for them spots. Who gonna be where they need to be at? So I can't even hold that shit. It was interesting, but hell, later on we gonna get to that game. But we got to start off where it all started. And surprise, the man of the hour for this one right here, you know, the one that love him some Ravens, ain't even here right now. But y'all, the Ravens matched up with the Bengals, man. Joe Burrow and the Bengals. And they pulled that thing out 34-20. 34-20. Oh, Lord Jesus, got to turn that shit down. Hold up now. Hold up. Wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, they pulled that thing out 34-20.
yeah.
And everybody on the panel right now, and which is just me and Rob, on this game, Rob, you got that right, man. You picked the Ravens. I got it wrong. I picked the Bengals. Give me your thoughts on that game, Rob.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it would probably be different results if Joe Burrow would have finished the game, but it do makes a big difference. Prayers to him. He's out for the season. I hate to hear that, especially
Mm-hmm.
for him. But the Bengals is, they was finally, saying
Started clicking.
clicking. So it's gonna be very interesting moving forward what they do. See, it's gonna be very interesting with how they're gonna end the season. Can they still be a playoff team or not? But yeah, man,
Yeah,
Ravens,
who's their backup?
I have no clue.
I can't even remember who the hell they said either.
Yeah, I have no clue. But hopefully, he could at least hold it down. Hold it down. But the Ravens, look, man, each game I'm starting to really, I know I had some questions in the beginning of the season, but that's a team that just been clicking, man.
They answering some of your questions.
Um, yeah, I believe so. Defensively, they legit. I think honestly, the only question I had was offensively, but offensively, they've been clicking. After, it seemed like I would say this after they whooped our ass, it's like okay, they just been clicking, been clicking. Besides the game versus the Browns, where they just blew the lead, but and we'll see what the Ravens do, man. I mean, AFC is it ain't a slouch conference. So let's see,
It's not.
let's see what we'll see what they do in the playoffs. Ravens, they playing some ball.
Yeah, I will say, man, look, they're 8-3 right now, and I'm a second what you said about Joe, man. Look, I like to see the best players playing. And in my honest opinion, he's the second best quarterback in the league. But that's just me. Y'all can have y'all on. But it's kind of gonna hurt him real bad that he's going down. And they just, like Rob said, they would just started to get on the run, and that fucked them up. But Lamar, them, they took advantage of the situation that was in front of them, like they've been doing pretty much all year long. I still got a few questions about them. I got questions about that offense mainly, but everything else as a whole, man, the team is rolling. They doing a good job, man. Look, they set up to make a run. So we're gonna see how it plays out. But we're gonna keep, huh? Oh, my bad, go Rob.
No, I was gonna ask you what questions on the offensive end you have.
Well, I don't really like. I'm looking at the way they're scoring. Majority of the touchdowns are coming on runs. And I'm not saying that Lamar can't throw, because I got to keep pushing back against that. But I don't believe their offense is set up for him to make more passing touchdowns than what he is doing right now. Because he's running in every time y'all see the touchdowns on the list of what he does or the stat line or something. Majority of them are rushes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want to see him throwing touchdowns. I can see the yards, even though the yards weren't really crazy that game. But I want to see more. I want to see more, because pretty much when I say I got questions, I want to see a complete offense and complete defense. They got the run game down packed. The defense covers every side of it. I want to see the passing come in like fruition. If you want to say they got a good passing team, I want to see it, because I don't see it yet. They're good. They're above average, but I want to see more passing TDs.
I mean, I think, I honestly, I'm not mad what you said, because I think that's how I felt. I think, honestly, I just think they run the game just that good where, you know what? I mean,
you don't have to.
Why, fix something that's not broken. But, I feel like they pass when they need to. But I think once they get closer to the goal line or something like that, they're going to stick what they know. But it's going to be very interesting what they do now in the passing game. Now, Mark Andrews is out for the season now.
So, yeah, that's gonna hurt them, because if they get into a tight game and they need that, because he got the best leg in NFL history, in my opinion. That dude money. Oh, you're not talking about Mark? My bad, not Mark Andrews. I'm thinking about the kicker, bro, Justin Tucker.
The tight end. Shit.
Yeah, but here go. With that being said, that is his safety valve. That is Lamar's number one. It's kind of like Travis Kelce to Pat Mahomes.
Facts.
So I'm like, it's gonna be interesting to see how they transition. But I believe he'll dot up another tight end. As long as the dude can catch, they should be straight.
Yeah, maybe you'll see a lot more Odell.
Maybe they look, because they should. In my honest opinion, they should have been featuring them ahead of time. But when push come to shove, you get with it and you get with it. But look, man, the Ravens pulled that off. Bengals, I'm gonna be honest, I think y'all season over with. But yeah, good game, whatever the hell. I can't really call it after that. Next game up, y'all. We had the Browns versus the Steelers, man. Browns versus Steelers. Low scoring affair right here. Low scoring affair. We had the Steelers losing that thing because Kenny Pickett sucked. 10-13. 10-13, y'all. It was really an ugly game. It was a really ugly game. Because really the Browns didn't do nothing but get 3 points in the second half, but that was all they needed. That was all they needed to seal the win. But on the panel, let me see. Rob, you picked the Browns just like me, man. So, hey, man, Rob got 2. I got 1 right now. We rolling. You had any thoughts about that game right there, Rob?
Not necessarily thoughts on the game, but thoughts on the Browns. I'm going to tell you, out of all the NFL teams, I would say I'm more impressed by, it got to be the Browns, because for them to be their quarterback position to be so inconsistent, they are 7-3.
Well, Deshaun out for the season.
Holy crap! I didn't know that.
Yeah, he got hurt too.
He's been inconsistent playing all season.
Yeah, he just started getting it going too, man. That's what kind of hurt me. I'm like, man, he was getting it going. They started, man. I'm like, all right.
And honestly, they might be robbed from a Super Bowl because their quarterback position has been up and down. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that got to do with with injuries and shit like that. But because they defense is legit, bro.
Yep.
It's legit, bro.
Top 3 defense. Here, I'll say top 5 because it's always gonna fluctuate. They can't get out of 5. Top 5 defense, and they run game is one of the best in the league.
That's without Nick Chubbs.
Yep. And he remember a lot of people forget he went out early in the season. That's 2 of their best players. 2 of their literally best players are gone for the rest of the season.
Well, hold on. What's now out for the season for Deshaun? Like, what's?
Yeah, Deshaun hurt. He got hurt.
What is it now? Because I feel
it
like
was that the shit that he was saying that it was fucked up his arm or whatever. I think it was the arm or his shoulder or something like that. I forget whichever it was. But remember when he sat out all those games?
Yeah.
And y'all was talking all that shit about him. Well, he re-injured that shit. He done for the season. He got to have surgery.
Damn.
Man, rush back to all the pressure of the fans and shit, or the people that just wanted to talk. That man re-hurt himself.
Now I don't remember me talking shit about him.
I'm just throwing all y'all under the bus.
Coming back, but I say he ain't looked the same. He ain't been looking the same, the games that he had played. But
it might be making sense, but we're gonna see, man. Look, that they're 7-3. Like you said, the defense is fire. That can keep them in some games, and that can mess with some people. It really comes down to DTR, Dorian Thomas Robinson. I ain't know his name for real. Y'all just looked at it and saw it. But that's the backup that they got up in there. And look, he didn't play a great game, but he didn't lose it for him. And I think that's what they need from a backup. Just don't lose the game for us. Just make a couple plays here and there. But the Steelers need to start looking for another quarterback.
Yeah, and honestly, it's probably a few of them right now. Probably will get an opportunity to start for that team. I know one of them played for Minnesota right now.
Are you talking about Kurt?
No.
I see Kurt going over there.
No, Dobbs.
Oh, Joshua Dobbs?
Go back to
look, he gonna be free. Yeah, he gonna be free, so he could go there.
Yeah, because I think Kenny Pickens. I'm not gonna say he's just not good. I just think honestly he need a lot more. He need more time to develop. It's only a second year, so obviously the offense ain't clicking, and that's another team that have a good defense, honestly, and they lucky they 6-4 now. So, yeah,
I'm surprised that they're 6-4 to be honest with you, and I'm not trying to say that to talk shit because it's anybody else's team. Like, look, I'm literally surprised that they're 6-4, but it's mainly because of that defense. They got a really good defense as usual. Yep. They always have a good defense.
Yep.
Look, I ain't gonna linger on that shit, man. Look, that game, it was interesting the way it played out because that was defense versus defense, and we saw which one won out. Next game up, y'all, we had the Bears versus Lions. I know Rob been waiting for this. Rob, you ain't gonna get on camera and do that bullshit. You always be done.
Well,
get on there and do that shit.
Well, I'm in the bed, so I'm just.
Oh man, I did it for you. All right, I did it for you.
And you did it so wrong.
I did it wrong. Look, that's perfect. Then look, y'all, man. The Bears fell to the Lions, man. Look, my boy that I root for, that don't none of them root for real. I don't really believe in him. My boy came back, and it was a fight. It was a legit fight, but they failed to a superior team in the Lions. The Bears failed. Justin Fields couldn't get it done. He actually had a drive, couldn't get it done. So on the panel, Rob, obviously me and you both picked them because I told you I probably picked the Lions for the rest of the season in most of their games. Give me your thoughts on the game. I know you got some thoughts, sir.
Yeah, it's a few things I gotta say. Things I don't like, and then things I would say I like. But first, let's think the things I don't like. We have a problem with the pass rush when it comes to mobile quarterbacks. All right, this is started out with Mahomes, then Geno Smith, then Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Now, goddamn Justin Fields. When we think we got the quarterback, guys like the mobile quarterbacks, they find time to create more time for themselves. And this is why Justin Fields, There's been a lot of times that we put him in a tough situation, but he's so talented with his feet. He found ways to create more time, and he started making plays. Offensively, I would say this probably with Jared Goff worst game. I mean, 3 interceptions. He could have had 4. One of them was drop interception.
I was surprised with that one.
Yeah. I mean, also, the defense of Chicago Bears, they put a lot of pressure on Jared Goff. But we definitely need to find a way, to get better. Put more pressure on the quarterbacks, especially when we're talking about going to the playoffs. You need that. Hopefully, a guy like what's my man's from Indiana, the linebacker, he just got released, Leonard. I think they call him I forgot his name, but his last name was Leonard. But he'll be perfect. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to pass rush. Hopefully the Lions pick him up. But at the end of the day, a win is a win. My Lions, one thing they're gonna show, they're gonna have some fight in them. They fought to the end. They took care.
Kind of had to.
Yeah, they had to. 2-minute drills was a motherfucker. Shit. A big play by Jameson Williams. Looked like he's slowly but surely coming back to his own. You know what I'm saying? If he give us 50% what he did in Alabama, it's gonna go crazy.
I think that's your favorite player on that team.
Well, you know what? I don't know my favorite player, but you know what? I don't know. It's a lot of when it comes down here in Detroit, there's some people is not, they not too sure about Jamo. And what I like to tell people that, all right, you got to give him time because last year he was coming trying to get healthy off that injury. You think about this is really his real first season in the NFL, especially coming off the suspension. So I'm more patient with Jamo. You know what I'm saying? So because I know what he could be, and I would hate to him to go to another team and he just fucking go crazy. So I think for me, I'm more patient with Jamo. But now people are seeing with Jameson Williams. Now he's doing the small thing, blocking. You know what I'm saying? Every time you interview him, he's not complaining. He's playing his role. And slowly but surely, the coaching staff and players is having more trust in him. You know what I'm saying? Making plays for the offense, and this has been showing. So I'm very happy for him. I believe he's going to keep it up and keep getting better. He made a big play for us to keep us in the game. David Montgomery. You know what I'm saying? He played some bully ball against his old team. So we fought. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we didn't lose because I just don't like hearing the shit talk from Chicago Bears fans, bro. That's the worst. I could lose to Minnesota and Green Bay. I don't care. But Chicago Bears, hell to the no. So shout out to
y'all ain't that far apart.
For real. So shout out to the Bears. I know I'm going on and on, but yeah, we can't do this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Let's take care of business early instead of fighting our way back.
I would tell you this, man. I was glad to see Justin Fields come back. And honestly, man, look, did he show you something? Come on, give me an honest opinion. Did he show you something?
He showed me he showed me he's a starter in this league. Yeah. I don't know.
So at least so that's a graduation, y'all. Just so y'all know, that's a graduation. So he is a starter.
You talking about because I don't see him staying with the Bears.
You don't think they'll try to build around him?
Nah, I think depends how bad the Bears get. If they can get the opportunity to get Caleb Williams, I think they will get him. But honestly, we were just talking about the team that need a quarterback. Justin Fields might be perfect for Pittsburgh.
Man, I don't want to send him over there. But he would be perfect for it, but I don't think Dev note up and they will say, how about them Lions? Yep. Oh yeah, he picked them too. I think everybody picked the Lions. I think that was a clean sweep. I don't think the Bears getting rid of him. I think they see what I see him. Yeah. I believe he's a franchise quarterback. And honestly, dude, I just think it's his time. And I think they finally got the play calling good for him. I think they got it good for him. And look, I think he's a good quarterback. I think he's better than Daniel Jones. How about that? That work?
That's not really a compliment.
All right, here you go. I think he better than. I ain't gonna say. Depending on what your taste is, he better than Baker.
See, but this the thing with like Justin Fields. He had a good game, but how can he do this on the like consistently?
Well, he's had a lot of good games this year. That's what I'm saying. But here you go. I'm not gonna let one game dictate anything. He's had a few good games, but I'm gonna sit back and wait for y'all to come around on him. I'm waiting for y'all to come around on him. He gonna have to show you.
But look at the end of the game though. I think one thing the Lions figured out when they start blitzing his ass, that's when we start giving ourselves a chance, which I don't understand why we didn't do that early. But it shows, hey, good quarterbacks close games like that. All right, especially you up 2 touchdowns. Gotta find a way to close this game.
Look, that is true, man. Even the best of the best fall to that, but we'll talk about that a little later. Next game up, y'all. The Chargers versus the Packers, y'all. The Chargers versus the Packers. The Packers, y'all, out of nowhere, pull that thing out 23-20. And on the panel, even though I don't believe in this dude, I picked him, which hurts my heart so bad.
That's crazy.
And obviously, Rob picked him too. Picked Justin Herbert in them Chargers, and we both got that thing wrong. I don't believe in this dude. I think it's showing more and more every day. But Rob, give me your thoughts on this game.
I saw a little bit of highlights, and honestly, just the
highlights don't win games.
I know, but the same problem that the fucking Chiefs have was the same problem the Chargers had last game too. They had an opportunity. Hell, they had an opportunity for the score, or at least get a first down or something like that. But they rookie wide receiver that they drafted in the first round, he dropped the goddamn ball. So but ain't no excuses though. Shit, you got to make them motherfuckers, young man. So, Chargers defense is just straight ass. I hate to see Bosa. It's about to get even worse because Bosa is out. I don't know how long he's out, but Chargers defense ass. Hell, Justin Herbert. I don't know how good he played, what's his stats line, but he got to do better. 20 points is not going to cut it. So,
yeah, I just want people to really I don't really care about what the Packers did in this. Jordan Love, congratulations, you got your 4th win of the year. Don't really care. Y'all clearly 2 years away. Justin Herbert was supposed to be the next coming of Jesus in the NFL because he has all the measurables that all the so-called quarterback analysts love to pick. He's tall, has a strong arm, he's got that crimson chin. Long locky hair. The long locky hair shit. They don't care about that. He plays football one way and one way only. And I'm going to keep saying that shit until somebody believes me. This guy does not know how to throw anything but a fastball. That's all he got. He that one pitcher that you bring out there that he your closer. Because all he can do is throw fastballs, but he can throw them bitches fast. That's all Justin Herbert got. That's all he got. I just really want somebody to really watch the games they play. I honestly say he's the reason that they not winning these games. Because they could score a lot more points. They're explosive all the way throughout you can go all the way from the 20 to the goddamn 30. They explosive. And I'm talking about switching field. When they get into that red zone stuff, he not, in my honest opinion, he not that guy. But I know a lot of people gonna keep praising him. We gonna see how it play out. But I'm gonna get a off of him. I'm just wait. Maybe next year, maybe the year after, you'll tell me you don't believe in it because his offense, he got an offense. And if we gonna grade him with the people that's the best in the league right now, Mahomes made it to the Super Bowl with a worse defense than what he got right now, and won the Super Bowl. So I don't know what his excuse is to be 4-6. If he got the same problems of receivers dropping balls, Mahomes got that too, and they 7-3, I think. But I'm ready for people to start looking at him for real, because I think we get caught up in like what the analysts say about a lot of these players and kind of sits on us. But next game up, y'all. This was an interesting one. We had the Raiders versus the Dolphins, y'all. Raiders versus the Dolphins. This game was a lot closer than I thought it would be. 20-13, y'all. 20-13. And obviously on the panel, once again, Rob, me and you got that right, even though we did just both get the last one wrong. We both got this one right. So, give me thoughts on this game right here.
Yeah, I'm definitely surprised it was a closer game. Shout out to the Raiders again. And since they made the coaching changes, they've been looking like a really decent team. So, Miami, I don't know, man. Like, their offense haven't been looking the same in the last few weeks, man. So, hopefully they get back in the groove for other things, moving forward. Especially the second half of the season, because you don't want to start going downhill this time of the year. So this is where you want to get hot.
Let me say something real quick. Miami is pretenders.
Oh, okay.
they look. They will be flashy. They will have a good record. Matter of fact, here, you remember the Vikings last year?
Yeah.
You know how they had a great record going into the to the postseason, and everybody was like, "Man, they better lose."
Yeah, first round at best, you saying?
Yeah, first round at best.
Yeah,
I'm dead ass serious, man. Like, unless they get matched up with they should have blown the Raiders out if they are what everybody says they are.
Yeah.
That offense is too explosive, and a lot of people sleep on their defense. Their defense is not bad. They are pretty much the Kansas City clone with the Tyreek Hill and a Waddle.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what you add to the team. They got the defense, and the offense is pretty much the same, except they got a Tyreek Hill and a Waddle.
And shit, Jalen Ramsey look like he ain't slowing down either.
And look, he had an awakening in that game, and they barely won, but they won by one touchdown.
Yep.
Like, when I played Madden, I called it I won by one. That's one score. That's what I called it. They won by one against the Raiders. I thought they should have beat them by at least 2 touchdowns at the bare minimum, but a win is a win. We got to say that, because it is. Like, you just got to stack these hoes. But you need to improve on what you're wrong on. I just don't believe in them. I don't believe in the Dolphins. I'll pick them when they match up against other teams, but I don't see them going anywhere. That's just my honest opinion.
Yeah, they gonna have to tighten up offensively. Like,
they gotta do something.
They too talented to just be so inconsistent like that. You know what I'm saying? So, especially like, what's their record? They 7-3.
Yeah, 7-3. They one of the best teams in the league. They got the same record as the Chiefs.
Same record as the Chiefs. So, hey, you talking about you want to beat the Chiefs? You know what I'm saying? Who was it? Or the Ravens or teams like that?
They 8-3.
Yeah, y'all gotta start being more consistent on offensive, man, because they could be to me the best offense in the league if they wasn't so inconsistent. So
I'm glad you said that, because that's some real shit. They got this is the time of the year right now, y'all. 10 games have been played. Some teams have played 11. This is the time you get your team together.
Yeah.
You got to get it right, because you got to go into this final push. You want to make sure everybody stay healthy. You want to keep stacking these wins and go into the playoffs hot. They need to figure some shit out. Even though they 7-3, they a good team. They just got a lot of question marks. But next game up, because we got a speed run, man. We've been talking about a lot of these hoes. We've been getting into it, man. We got to do a breakdown show one of these days. Next up, we had the Giants versus Commanders, y'all. 2 ain't going nowhere teams, so we're just gonna be quick. The Giants pulled it out 31-19. Sam Howell, who is leading the league in sacks and leading the league in passing yards. Eric Bieniemy, anybody? They failed 31-19. Yeah, the Giants put them paws on them. I don't know where that came from. But Rob, any quick thoughts on this one? Oh, my bad. Hold on, I gotta say who picked who. Me and you both picked Washington, so we both got it wrong.
Man. I ain't got too much to say. I mean, congratulations to the Giants. Hey, y'all win a game after I don't know how many games, but they won about a third string quarterback. So, but yeah, man, I ain't look two ass team. No, who gonna have at least a top 5 pick in the draft.
Yep, they're gonna be picking real high, y'all. They're gonna be picking real high. Next up, team that's gonna be probably picking number 1.
Damn.
We had the Cowboys versus the Panthers, y'all. We all knew what this shit was gonna be, anyways, from the get go. The Cowboys whooped that ass 33-10. Panthers fall to 1-9, y'all. 1-9. At least they got a win. And the Cowboys improved to 73. On the panel, Rob, me and you both picked Dallas. Me and you both picked Dallas. I'll say something real quick. Like, Dallas, y'all need to be the team that's above 500. I'm just be honest. Y'all need to be the team that's good. Because the record is it's deceiving. I'm gonna put it like that. The record is deceiving. A lot of teams' records are semi-deceiving, but their record is deceiving. Because they've lost to the better teams when they played them. But ain't gonna linger on that. Let's go to the next game. Yeah. Trevor Lawrence. Man, Trevor Lawrence went up against the Titans. See, look, Dev noted in the chat said I had them too. Get your ass on the panel, sir. Get your ass on the panel. Even if you ain't got to be on camera, you already know you don't never be on camera anyways. But Titans versus Jags, 14-34. Jaguars pulled that thing out. Another 7-3 team. Got a few teams in the league right now, 7-3. They pulled that thing out. The Jags have not looked good. Well, hell, the Jags have looked okay. Trevor Lawrence has not looked good all year long, in my honest opinion. But on the panel, let's see. I picked the Jags, and Rob, you picked the Jags too. And I'll say it just for fun for Death Note, he picked the Jags too. So that's a clean sweep across the board. Yeah, it's a clean sweep across the board besides one person that ain't here also. But any thoughts on that game right there, Rob?
Man, Tennessee, honestly, I just think they need to just break that whole team up, get rid of Darren Henry. I mean, Diop only had 1 year anyway. Yeah, they just need to blow that team up, man.
I would agree on that. I don't even know why they, at the trade deadline, y'all should have got rid of Henry and started rebuilding.
Yeah, well, they
should have did what Carolina did. It's over with.
Yeah.
They were stupid for even thinking that they could build a team with Ryan Tannehill as their quarterback. A lot of people keep forgetting that he's not hurt.
No, he
they
lost.
Just not playing him.
He lost his spot.
It's like, man, look, man, we ain't going nowhere with you, bro. So we got to put you on the bench and see what else we got out of these other guys. And guess what? They finding out. Well, I think they need to give Malik a chance. And yes, I'm saying that because he's black. Give him a fucking chance. Your season's over with.
Yeah.
If you think old buddy is the guy you want to go with him. Give the boy at least the last 2 games of the season just to see what you got. And if not, fucking put him on a practice team or kick him off the team. It doesn't really matter to me. See what you got. Don't just hide the motherfucker on the roster.
Well, I think with Tennessee, they in a good position because they got 2 young quarterbacks that both are learning the game. So both of them have no choice to either get better because they're so young and they're still early in their career. So I think, when we talk about Malik, there's still hope for him because, like I said, he's still young. Now, he probably won't get that opportunity next season in training camp when they go battle which one going to be when Will Levis and Malik battle for the 1 position. But I think Tennessee, they in a good position when they come in that quarterback position.
I'll tell you, knowing Tennessee, they're going to draft another quarterback.
They should, though.
I can just see them doing it.
No.
I can just see him doing it. It'll be funny to me.
Why would you draft? You already got 2 young quarterbacks. Why draft?
They don't believe. Look, we just finally heard about what was his name? Not Malik. Who's the other guy?
Will Levis.
Yeah, like people just really hearing about him now. I know what he played in college, and I know about him. But I'm saying like most of the people on like ESPN and all these other motherfuckers, Fox Sports and all that shit, they just started talking about the kid just because he finally got a start. And like he's not that name. They named him the starter. He went in there and played 2 good games, pretty much 2 decent games.
Yeah,
And they're trying to elevate that shit. I'm not gonna knock what they do. Honestly, I don't think the Titans gonna win shit any no time soon, anytime soon. But look, I'll give them props though. They put up 14 points on the Jags because I think the Jags are suspects too. I think they're in the same category as the Dolphins. I think they're pretenders.
I don't know. I mean, I have at least Miami had going a lot more further than the Jaguars. I always thought either way, Jaguars will be second round at best. So,
oh, you think they second round?
I mean, hell, they second round last year.
Nah, they was first round.
No. Remember they beat the Chargers in the first round. Chargers.
The Jags? It was the Jags. Oh, we sent them home. Yeah, I was about to say, okay, we played them in the second round, sent them home. Yeah. Well, that ain't saying much.
You got that because
I know who we put out. I don't care who the fuck they played.
But no, listen here. You gonna laugh because they beat the Chargers, and the Chargers they was up by 30 in the first half.
Yeah, that was that second half shit where Trevor played like shit in the first half, and then the second half he turned on and almost played perfect.
Yeah,
I remember what you're talking about.
Justin Herbert.
I
like Justin Herbert. I ain't want to say
I don't know why,
but that game he just disappeared in that second half.
That's what he do. Devno said the owner blocked the Ravens getting Henry. That would have been silly if they would have been let through. That might have been something from the. Was it really the owner? Because if it was the owner, he's stupid.
Nigga, that would be nutty as hell.
Yeah, because they already got a good run game and add him back there, the guy that don't nobody want to tackle. That's what Derrick Henry nickname is in the league. The guy don't nobody want to tackle.
Bro, that's
so goddamn big.
Damn, that would have been crazy, though.
That would have been good. That would have been a help. And he can catch the ball out of the backfield, too. He ain't like McCaffrey or nothing, but he can catch the ball out of the backfield and go get you some yards. At least be a safety valve because he can block, or he can run, protect, pass, protect. But next game up, y'all, we had the Cardinals versus the Texans. That boy CJ Stroud just seemed to keep doing what he needed to do. The Texans have a surprising record for what that team's supposed to be. They're going to be a problem next year for a lot of teams in the league if they draft right, because they got a lot of draft picks. They got good draft picks, I'll put it like that. But they pulled that thing out against the Cardinals 21-16. And on the panel, Rob, you got it right. And I turned my back on my boy CJ Stroud because I was like, Kyler probably going to get that. But he didn't. He did not get that. Give me your thoughts on that game right there.
Well, since we talking about quarterbacks who ain't that guy, that nigga Kyler Murray definitely ain't that guy. All right. Little nigga.
I'm still out on that one.
Little nigga ain't it. But CJ, he's it. All right.
I can agree with that.
And you know what I like about him? And this is what you know you got a elite athlete, right? When your players start playing like he don't give a fuck, oh, that's when the motherfucker becomes scary. This dude he has some turnovers this game, but it did not bother him. He still is gonna launch that motherfucker up. I remember they had him mic'd up. He was like, yeah, my bad, but we still gonna go at it. Like, you don't see that from
You're a fighter.
You don't see that a lot from young players.
Oh, you see it from him, you just don't hear him. Because, you know, it's like the NFL mic up certain people, man. Michael Parsons was that guy in Dallas last year. His rookie year.
But it's not a lot of them, though. That's what I'm saying.
I just think they just ain't got a mic on them, man. You already know. You play sports. Was you the quiet guy or was you the guy talking?
I was more talkative. But I'm talking about on that level. Like a lot of young, it's not a lot of young athletes that I've seen that don't get rattled.
Oh yeah, look, CJ,
especially at the quarterback position.
Look, I will say this: he's one of the few players I've seen come into the league that's actually started their rookie year and looked like they belonged. and honestly looked like they one of the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that year, they came in looking like that's the top 5 quarterback right there. That's crazy, man. Look, I'm pulling for him to do what he need to do. I might pick against him from time to time because I'm not sold on the Texans this year.
No.
I think they're probably about 2 years away, but they probably could surprise somebody next year, depending on what they do in this draft and how those draft picks play out. But man, look, shout out to CJ. Shout out to CJ. Next game up, y'all. We had the Buccaneers versus the 49ers, y'all. Buccaneers, 49ers. And the 49ers, them boys went in there and did what they were supposed to do. Rob, you got that right. I got that right. Death Note also got that right. You know, he popped up here late, but never. Well, I don't know how to say it. I fucked it all the way up. Death Note, how you doing? Oh, damn.
Man, I was over here still getting right, man. I'm freaking, you know what I'm saying? We got the holidays coming up, so I'm doing a little straightening up and all that good stuff. So,
I mean, you bringing all the cooks to the house.
Hey, man, we suffered a loss in the family, bro. So, unfortunately, the normal house, we can't cook dinner there, so everybody coming to my house. So, I'm like, oh, man. So, I also switched my office out to a bigger room. So, yeah.
Well, it's good to have you here. Sorry about the loss, and get ready for Thursday. Here you go, take it. Since you got up here, give me your thoughts on this Buccaneers 49ers game.
I mean, need we say less? The 2 inconsistent quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying? As far as this year, last year, Brock Purdy was almost a sure thing for many of the games. And he basically fit into the system. It's not like he was an all-star quarterback, but he was one of those quarterbacks like Bill Belichick used to always say, I just want people to do their job. Yeah, I mean, the Bucks, I believe in the Bucks doing something different this year, but against the 49ers, I didn't see it happening. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Now, I feel some type of way because like I wanted Baker them to be better than what they are, because honestly, I think that's the best place for him in Tampa Bay. I think that was like the best fit for him out of all the places he's been besides the Browns initially. But when it comes to the 49ers, I'm not even gonna bullshit. I think I'm coming back down. I ain't gonna say coming down, coming back to reality. Brock Purdy is a good quarterback. I believe he's a above top 15 quarterback, maybe on the outside of top 10, but I believe if he has all the people around him like he needs to have, I'll give him top 15 easily. He had 3 bad games back to back to back.
Yeah.
Then he bounced back.
And guess what? From 3 games, 2 of his best players, I think they was out for 2 of them.
That's what I say. He need to have the people around him.
Yeah.
But if he got the people around him, man, look, dude, I'm not saying he's him and Russell Wilson right now this year, that's how I feel about both of them. They on the same level. Y'all know how I feel about Russ, and I've been giving Russ his props for playing better this year. Even though I don't believe in him, I'm like, he playing better. That's how I feel about Purdy right now. I just look at what the supporting cast he has around him, like, They not out. Like, I still believe to this moment right now, they play the Cowboys, they're gonna whoop the Cowboys' ass.
So this is my thing with Purdy though. Like, cause you said, well, you need the right guys around him, which you do need for a quarterback. But I feel like for him, all right, you're still on a good team. So it got to be times where when your best players are not on the field, you have to still play good, still play well to win the games. Because that's what keep you long term. All right, we know what you look with the guys around you, but what do you look when guys not there for the moment? You know what I'm saying?
You remember game before last? The game, not this game, but the game before it that the 49ers played.
Well, did they lose? They won.
They lost. He played boo-boo, but that last drive.
Yeah.
he did something that I see Tom Brady do a lot, and a lot of people hype him up. He played like straight middle of the road, if not bad, that whole game. And then they needed one drive to get downfield and get in field goal range. And I watched that boy methodically march him up the field just for the kicker to come out there and miss that bitch. I was like, well, if they gonna hype up Tom for the things he do, I'm gonna start giving this boy a little bit more benefit of the doubt.
But you comparing the apple to oranges though, bro. Like Tom, come on, man. Like Tom
didn't start off like this. Like Tom didn't start off the way Purdy did.
A lot of people will hype up Tom more because Tom showed us many times that he could do this. He's been
Tom at this point in his career. Remember, this is really Purdy's first year starting. His first complete year starting. He played those last games last year and didn't lose. But it's his first year actually starting. He just got his first 3 losses. As a starter that finished the game, I got to say it like that because if you really want to say he got 4 losses. Because he got hurt in that playoff game and then they lost that one. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Hey.
I think a lot of people got panicked on those 3 games. And the sad part, those weren't blowouts. Those were all close games.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if he got it or not. And I'm just looking at it like, oh, he ain't playing bad. He ain't playing bad. Like, didn't they say he had a perfect passer rating? What they said, Death Note? Was Death Note
for Purdy during that game?
Yeah.
I don't think he had a perfect passer rating, but I don't think he threw any interceptions. I think he had a plus 100, but I don't know if it was perfect. I didn't look at the stats.
Yeah, I ain't looked at him either. I think I just heard some people talking about it. I was just asking somebody need to verify that shit for me. But either way, though, we hung up on the 49ers. Fuck that game. They were supposed to win that one. Baker, sorry for you, bro. I don't know if you still gonna be there next year, but hopefully you are. I think it's a good spot for you. But next game up, the one that I don't think anybody really had in doubt. Oh, maybe did anybody have this in doubt? Oh, let me check. Oh, yeah, we had one person had it in doubt. We had the Bills versus the Jets, y'all.
Jesus.
And the Jets came in with Zach Wilson, and they got their ass whooped, fucking 32-6. On this panel, Death Note, you picked the Bills. I picked the Bills, and Rob, you picked the Jets.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
I don't either. So you got the flow. Go and tell us about your thoughts about that game.
You know why? Because after the Bills, who the Bills lose to before that? The Broncos. They lost to the Broncos. I ain't feel right about that. So I was like, fuck it, and give the Jets a chance. Shit. But yeah, man, look, the Jets, and they ain't looking good over there. No, it isn't. Not hell. It ain't good over there. All right. This is what happened when you risk it all for a 38-year-old quarterback. And now, shit, you got to bench Zach Wilson, and you got to start a guy that nobody never heard of. So, yeah, man, Jets. I mean, Aaron, he might as well slow it down and get, the proper rest that he needs for, get healthy. The right way instead of rushing it because they ain't about to do shit, bro. So he might as we won't see Aaron Rodgers till next year. So. And the Bills, hey man, first round at best as of right now. Let me just say that.
Shit, that's if they made the playoffs, but they might look up.
Yeah,
they might look up. Defno, you had any thoughts on that game right there?
Yeah, I know why he picked him because Josh Allen this year being inconsistent as hell. But then again, I went back and looked at his stats, and boy, that glorification, I'm not gonna say it's because of skin color, but that glorification was a mess, bro. When you look at his numbers, year over year, he only had one real good year. Other than that, boy,
That's
Yeah,
all it
so
is.
Josh Allen is true, but I knew I knew that they weren't going to lose this game. I do think that the Jets have a pretty good defense. The problem that they have is that the defense can't get off the field.
Yeah.
So yeah.
To me, 3-and-outs and turnovers and goofy shit. Yeah.
No, they benched Zach, so hopefully they look. It looks like they're gonna try to go for a push. They don't want to lose this whole season, but I'm just telling people in New York, you lost your season a long time ago. As soon as Aaron went down, all hopes lost. But the Bills, look, we gonna see what y'all do. They might be a thorn in a team side coming towards playoff time. I'm just waiting on them because they've been playing like boo boo. Josh Allen does the same thing he's been doing since I haven't seen him in the league. But that one good season, man, everybody was sold on it, and I like him as a quarterback. He just need to learn how to stop doing stupid shit. But next game up, y'all. Surprise, motherfucking surprise right here, y'all. Motherfucking surprise. We had the motherfucking. I'm sorry, I need to stop saying motherfucking. But we had the Seahawks going up against the Los Angeles Rams. And the Rams won the game.
My boy Staff.
16-17. Since you like Stafford, Rob, I'm gonna give me your thoughts on this one right here. And ahead of time, everybody picked Seattle.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't even think he was gonna play this game. I thought he was out. So, but if he was playing it now, I would still pick Seattle. Hey, good win by the Rams. You know, anybody get beat. You know what I'm saying? Any other week, man. So look,
What they call it, any given Sunday?
Yeah, So hey, I ain't even watched this game, so
all right, with that being said, Dev, know any thoughts on this game right here?
I don't know, man. I thought that they were going to bounce back, bro. I guess we demoralized them to an extent where, you know what I'm saying, they're just going to get beat. But it is what it is. I ain't really got much on it.
Yeah, look, I'm just say this real quick, like we don't keep it moving. Seattle, I'm disappointed. Geno, I'm disappointed. Pete Carroll, I'm disappointed. DK, I'm disappointed. Tyler, Mr. Lockett, I'm disappointed. Y'all supposed to win that game. It wasn't even supposed to be a question in that one. Y'all fucked me again. But either way, though, y'all probably gonna be a thorn to somebody's side in the playoffs too. But next game up, we had the Vikings versus the Broncos, y'all. Ooh. And this one actually came down to the very end. Y'all, this was a very interesting game.
Put some respect on Russell.
Nah, shut up. Be quiet. Real quick, like
real shit.
The Vikings won. The Vikings lost that shit 20-21 on the panel. Rob, you're the only one that got that right. Congratulations, sir. Talk your shit.
Hey, man. Commas up a commas. That's all I got to say. Nah. But nah, man. Russell, back to a top 10 quarterback, bro.
Man, let's stop listening to these analysts. Dilute your head. Don't say that.
He's better than Josh
top
Allen.
15. Top 15.
He's better than Josh Allen right now.
Hey, but the sad part is, if you had to flip the coin, that would be a questionable pick.
For real, he's better.
If they had to play each other, you're gonna be thinking of it. You probably gonna pick the Bills.
Man, then nigga, I'll Broncos now.
If you say so. Look, Russ. And I've been trying to give him a little bit of credit, even though y'all know I don't like him no more. He's been playing better this year. He hasn't been costing them games. And they pulled it out. They've been on a run. I think they won, 4 games straight? Is it 4? Yeah, they won 4 games straight. And I feel for Joshua Dobbs, man, because I wanted him to keep that magic going, man. He got that. He the new Fitzpatrick, man. He the new Fitzpatrick in the league, man. He got that magic. He been doing it up, but then they couldn't get down that field for that last drive, and they kind of fucked them over, man. Fucked them over. But it was an interesting game. And shout out to Miss Lena in the chat. She is saying, "Go my favorite Simps team." Okay. Shout out to Russell Wilson, and also, why do you all hate? I don't hate him.
I don't hate Russell Wilson.
I don't hate
That's
him.
like him a lot.
Yeah, he seems like he might be a cool dude. He's just a simp. Like, I mean, I got people around me that I don't like. They're men. I'll just put it like this for all the people that might got a problem with calling them simp. Well, at least me calling him simp. He's not moving like a man that I can respect. Put it like that.
I guess.
I just leave it at that. He just not moving like a man that I would respect. I don't respect dudes that put themselves in. Never mind, it don't matter. We ain't going to it. Next game up, final game of the week. Big game. This is why Death Note showed up. Big game of the week. We had the Eagles versus the Chiefs, y'all. I should put on some sad music right now. But on the panel, obviously, I picked the Chiefs and Death Note. Thank you, Rod, for riding with your boy. Man, Rod, roll with me, man. You picked the Chiefs with me too, man. We both got it wrong. Death Note picked the Eagles because he a certified hater for life. But the Eagles pulled that thing out 21-17, y'all. They improved to 9-1. Best team in the league, best record in the league at least. And the Chiefs fell to 7-3. Death Note, give me thoughts on that game.
Hey, it was a good game, man. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like somebody knew that was going to happen.
Why you sound like you smiling right now? It just sounds like he's smiling while he talking. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Let me be quiet.
Nah, that's all I got. It was a good game, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I need your cogent analysis. Come on. Break it down for me.
Hey, you know, Chiefs started off strong and they just couldn't convert in the second half. You know what I'm saying? It's just like busting your load a little too soon, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to come a little stronger next time.
Anything else?
Nah, bro. I'm a good sport. I'm not like y'all. I'm not like you.
Oh, damn, Rob. He threw you in there. Rob, give me thoughts on the game, man.
What do I do?
He said y'all. He threw you in there. He said he a good sport.
I feel like I've been a good sport all year so far. Besides maybe Kansas City.
Besides maybe week 1.
Yeah, but you put that on yourself. So
hey, look, it is what it is, man. I need your thoughts on this game.
Look, honestly, I was rooting for the Chiefs because I wanted the Eagles to lose so we could be tied for number 1. But yeah, I don't know what's up with Kansas City. These niggas dropping balls. Pause. Especially a guy. What's my man's name? See, he's a good receiver. Like I don't see him dropping balls like that. But that was crazy. But look, Kansas City. Look, it is what it is. You know, honestly, I don't really get too caught up when Kansas City lose because it's a team that we judge in the playoffs. So, you know, hey, what's that? They third loss of the year. Oh, hey, congratulations! All right, we'll see y'all. We'll see them in the playoffs.
Well, I'll give you my thoughts, y'all. I didn't care that they lost this game. Honestly, I picked them, but I had a feeling that they were probably going to lose this game. And I think that's actually good for them because I really felt like the Eagles needed that. They needed that win. But I can sit here and cry all goddamn day long about the same problem that we've had all year long. People dropping balls. We would be undefeated right now and people ain't drop balls, but people dropping balls. Well, actually, not week 1. We would have lost even with that. Well, maybe, probably. I don't know. A lot of these games have came down to people dropping balls. But it is what it is. It is what it is. They got to deal with it. They got to overcome it. But I'm honestly still as confident as I've been since last year once we won the Super Bowl. I can see my squad being right there because we got one thing that everybody else ain't got. And that's Pat Mahomes. Go.
Hey, I don't know, man. I think Lamar might have something to say about that.
I don't give a fuck what Lamar got to talk about. You better worry about something else. You don't come around here and get his feelings hurt. But I know somebody would have something else to say against that.
That's why I said it. I don't see what Definitely was gonna say.
It is. Look, they want to bring it around town. They can find out. I just be honest with you.
See you in the playoffs.
Like, and the sad part, honestly, that's where we meet. We might meet in the playoffs.
That'd be a good AFC championship game.
It might be the AFC championship game. The way both teams going right now, it might be the. And then it's gonna be because Lamar had a chance to go up against Mahomes in the playoffs? I don't think he has he?
But that'll be tough for Mahomes to see that Ravens defense, though.
Shit, man, it's tough for him to see any goddamn defense, to be honest with you. The goddamn line, like, if y'all really watch these games, the line has not really been blocking. I'll say pretty much, here, I'll put it like this. It's almost a 50-50 when Mahomes drops back if that line's going to protect them. Yeah. I've been noticing that. It's almost a 50-50. It's probably about 60-40. 60 they protect, 40 they don't. But he's been moving around a little bit this year or getting the ball out real fast all year long. I think the problem just comes down to, like, our receivers. And I don't care how many people, like, I was watching Nick Wright earlier today on First Things First. Well, later today once I got off. And he was like, I'm tired of hearing about the receivers dropping the ball. Like, Nick, that is the problem, bro. I'm like, and they even did a whole segment about, Nick, you're delusional. The receivers are dropping the ball. Like, they are dropping the ball. Even Travis Kelce on that final drive, they were trying to march down the field. That is his safety blanket, like Mark Andrews is for Lamar. He dropped the pass. Good thing Mahomes went right back to him to, like, give him some confidence and shit, and he caught it for the first down. But you can't win games when you're dropping balls. Like the big play, Valdez-Scantling dropped the shit over the top. That would have won the game.
Yeah.
Drop that shit. How many times we didn't convert on third down with passes? Even the Hail Mary went right through Watson's hand. Mahomes beamed that shit like fucking 50, 60 yards. Right through his hands. All he had to do was just catch it and fall down. Yeah. Right through it. Beep. They got to catch the ball. If I believe they will, like, I'm having more faith that they will catch the ball because I know Mahomes will put them in the position to catch it. Yeah, I got done just in time. I got done just in time.
I think also before we move on, the Eagles. I think I'm gonna stop saying like start. I think previous show me and you have said like we don't know about the Eagles, like something about them ain't right. But honestly, I think I'm done with that because I think they showed me something also, and like okay. And maybe I haven't seen the Eagles like that, but Eagles, they show why they the best team in the NFL right now, man. Defense is legit. Running game is legit. I mean, I feel like with Jalen Hurts, he might not be the best quarterback, best throwing quarterback, but you know, when you got a running game like that, good offensive line, and where you could make plays for yourself running the ball. You know what I'm saying? You got two good wide receivers, AJ Brown and Smith. You know, so Eagles.
You think they're the best team in the league?
I mean, I'm just if you're going by their record.
No, I'm saying just your honest opinion. You think they're the best team in the league?
Yeah, I mean they 9-1. I would say that.
Right, here you go. I'm gonna hold on to that. I want you to wait till week 13, and we're gonna find out. Week 13.
Yeah,
not next week, the week after next.
I know you probably like just, Rob, you're the best team in the team. What about the Lions? Look, the Lions is what it is for me. You know?
No, I ain't saying no. I'm just saying I want you to hold that thought because week 13 will be probably there because Kansas City has a good defense. And honestly, I think we should have won that game. Every game that Kansas City lost, I think we should have won. I think we fucked them all over. Honestly, I don't think any team has beaten us. I believe we've lost games. But week 13 will be interesting for them. It'll be a very interesting week.
Who they play?
San Francisco.
Kansas City or Eagles?
Eagles.
Yeah.
That'll be an interesting one. I'm gonna wait to see how they play this week after we pick our picks, see how the games play out. And I want to see how confident people are with picking them the week after next. And I'm be honest, because I'm probably leaning right now towards San Francisco. But that's just me. Because Because that's I think there's only 3 teams in the NFC that people even need to worry about. I think there's only 3 contenders. And I think that's the 49ers, the Eagles, and the Cowboys. Yeah. And honestly, you can really count out the Cowboys. I think the 2 top dogs are the Eagles and the 49ers.
When I said again, you said 49ers, so who?
49ers, Eagles, and Cowboys.
I'm going to say Kansas City.
Well, we're not in the NFC.
Oh, NFC? All right. So, best team to me, 49ers. No, Eagles, Lions, 49ers.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. My bad, Rob. I forgot y'all in the NFC. Take the Cowboys out. Matter of fact, you and the Cowboys and the Lions, I think y'all pretty fucking close to each other. I think it's a coin flip right now.
Yeah, we played them, I think, week 11, week 12.
Let's see when y'all get them. Y'all get them. I don't know what week that is. Hold up. Make it smaller.
I think that's the week.
Oh, y'all play them towards the end. Y'all, man. Matter of fact, that's the game before the end of the season. Not the game, the week before. So y'all played in week 16.
Oh, that's the test.
Week 16, y'all got the Cowboys.
That's the test for both teams. Towards the end of the season,
it's gonna be a big matchup.
Yeah,
big matchup. So that'll be a good game. That'll be one to watch. But look, y'all,
playoff position as well.
Yeah, because y'all both in the NFC.
Yeah.
See who can win it. But look, y'all, we gotta go to next week and make our picks. Gotta make our picks. Y'all know what we came here for. Y'all know what it is. We're trying to see who got it right. And I will give you the tally later on for the week. Definitely, you might have won it. I think. I'm not sure. I haven't tallied that shit up. But
of course.
Not of course. I'm just giving you something. But either way, though, y'all can tell they irritated me a little bit. Never know you suck. Coming up next week, y'all. First game of the week. Once again, man, what's up with these Lions playing the early game and shit?
Well, we all Thanksgiving. So.
I just don't understand. But you got the Packers versus the Lions, and I will start it off by picking the Lions and going to you, Rob. Who you got?
Yeah, I got my dogs.
Just gotta make sure. And definitely know who you got.
Lions.
All right, we got a clean sweep on them boys. Rob, your team better not fail us, okay, sir?
Y'all see Lions 8-2, first time since 1963.
I don't know how. I thought y'all had 3 losses, but hey, 8-2, y'all in now.
Yeah, about to be 9-2.
Y'all better hope. Let's see. Let's keep going. Let's go. Let's see what we got. We got the Cowboys versus Commanders. We got a NFC division round matchup. Definitely know who you got.
My bad. I got the Cowboys.
Cowboys. All right. Bet. Rob, who you got?
Him and them Cowboys.
All right. Gonna be another clean sweep on them Cowboys. Gonna keep it moving, keep it grooving. We got the 49ers versus Seahawks. I'm taking the 49ers, y'all. Rob, who you got?
Oh, I got Seattle.
Seattle getting some love around here. And definitely know who you got.
My bad. I got the 49ers.
Why you keep saying my bad? What the hell you over there doing? Man over there doing something. But guess what? He back on the clock. I don't know why he went away. Dev, no, you up. You got the Dolphins versus Jets. Y'all know that's a rivalry right there. That's a certified rivalry. Who you got?
I got the Dolphins, player.
All right, Miami on the board. And Rob, who you got?
You know what? The Jets, man. I think they could get this hot L again.
Oh shit! Hey, look, you better stop playing. I almost wrote you down as Jets. And obviously I'm taking Miami too. That's another clean sweep. Right now, everybody picks are the same. All right, next game up, we got the Chiefs versus the Raiders. Good thing it fell on me because I'm picking KC. Rob, who you got?
Oh, this might be tough. But it might just be the same results. Kansas City.
Dev Note, you on the board? Who you got, sir?
So, like I said, last game I was gonna pick the Eagles because I know they was gonna win, and I told y'all was gonna beat the Raiders. So I'm holding fast to it. Y'all beating the Raiders.
All right, got another KC,
another
clean sweep.
New look Raiders.
Hey, look, man, we pretty much got a clean sweep on every game besides that Seattle 49ers game. So hey, look, man, it's gonna be interesting to see how this shit play out. Let's keep moving. Let's see what else we got. Next game up, we got the Saints versus the Falcons. No, it is actually on you, sir. Who you got?
I'm actually going with the Saints on this one, man. It's a rivalry game, but I'm going with the Saints.
Oh man, turning on Atlanta. All right, Rob, who you got?
Yeah, this fucking tough. They both ass to me. Shit. Every time I pick the Saints, they fucking lose. Every time I pick the Falcons, they fucking lose. So, all right, man, give me the Saints.
All right, I knew who you was going with, man. Rob, you always drag it out, and I know exactly who you picking. And I'm taking the Falcons, y'all. Next game up, we got the Steelers versus the Bengals. And guess what? Wally, you like me, man. He ain't been showing up because he mad at me. I'm picking the Steelers. Rob, who you got?
No, give me the Bengals.
All right, Bengals on the board. And Defno, who you got?
Honestly, because their quarterback is an unknown right now, I have to go with the Steelers. But the backup quarterback actually looked pretty good when he was taking over for Joe Burrow. So, yeah, for right now, I'm going with the Steelers.
Now, I ain't even gonna hold you. During that game, I was trying to figure out what Joe Burrow number was. I had to rewind the tape just to see, because I was like, oh, buddy was looking like Joe Burrow for a second on certain plays.
But here's my thing, because I know we about to do the switch soon, but my only battle with this, because you're like, damn, do you pick the better defense? And I think even without Joe Burrow, and then Joe Burrow put that offense to the next level. But I think they still could be a good offensive team without him, especially because the weapons they have. So it's tough for me right here.
I ain't gonna hold you on it, man. Look, we got a switch, like you said, coming later.
Well, hold on. I'm just gonna throw that little piece in there. If you're talking about picking, even if you're talking about picking the better defense, statistically, in almost every metric, with the exception of one or two, the Steelers have a better defense. That's the only reason that they've been winning these games is because of their defense.
Their defense.
So yeah, that's why I said if Joe Burrow was there, then I would call it for the Bengals. But just because it's such an unknown with this backup, like I said, he balled out or not against the Ravens, man. And to do that is no easy feat. A lot of teams know that, and especially him not really getting many snaps. I was surprised, and if he keeps up that same kind of productivity, I wouldn't be surprised if teams are looking to scoop him away as being their number one, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. Like if he plays the way he was playing in that game continuously, he gonna be some problems.
Okay, so let me one more question.
Go ahead.
What about the Steelers offense versus the Bengals defense? Because Bengals defense is not that good, and the Steelers offense is not that good. So
the offense is going to run, and then they also they do the same thing that when Ben Roethlisberger gets into a trouble situation, Kenny Pickett kind of picks up a little bit of that, where he dinks and dunks and basically does check down. He becomes a check down master a little bit. As far as any big major plays, you can't really rely on that from Kenny Pickett. Just picture their run game and a whole bunch of check downs happening. But he always their team does enough to convert a first down. Their team does enough to convert the first downs and get 3 points and get 3 points and get 3 points or get 7. You know what I'm saying? They literally will dink and dunk you to a victory. They're not gonna go out here and blow you out. But if their defense can hold you, you're gonna be in some trouble.
I can feel that.
No, and I ain't gonna hold them on it because I would 100% agree that defense is carrying that team. Kenny just don't need to mess it up. But next game up, man, we got the Panthers versus the Titans, y'all. And this one is actually, I think, is it on me? Is this one on me, or is it on Death Note?
I'll go again. Shoot.
Go ahead. Get it out.
Man, them Panthers about to beat that ass. So you know what? I'm going with the Titans.
Titans on the board. All right. Who you got, Rob?
Shit, low key. Damn, man. I can't be.
Rob be getting caught up. He was like, damn, man. Fuck.
I made some picks. I was like, damn, I easy got probably 3 losses right now. But you know what? I'm going with Bryce, dog. No bullshit.
Going with the Panthers? All right. And guess what, Rob?
What up?
I'm going with the Panthers too. Let's keep it grooving.
Yeah.
Keep it grooving. Next game up, we got the Bucks versus the Colts. I'm just going here and spoil it. I'm taking the Colts. Who you got, Rob?
I got the Bucks.
Got the Bucks. All right. Definitely know who you got.
Dang, I think I put the Bucks on here. This might be my switch later on. I'm going with the Bucks.
Going with the Bucks. All right. Bet. Next game up, coming right back to you, Def Note. We got the Patriots versus the Giants. Who you got? Got the G-Men. All right. G-Men on the board. Rob, who you got?
Yeah, give me the Giants.
Got the Giants. All right. Giants on the board. And I will put the Patriots on the board. Come on, Mac. Even though I know you probably going to get benched again. Next game up, we got the Jags. Ooh, Jags versus the Texans. Y'all, I'm taking the Texans. Rob, who you got?
Yeah, I got, man.
You got to think about it a little bit, don't you?
Yeah. You know what? Texans. I'm just trust my gut.
All right, going with the Texans. All right. And Def Note, who you got?
I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Jags. I think it's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be like one of those by 3, by 7 type games. So I'm gonna go with the Jags.
All right, Jags on the board, y'all. Next game up, we got the Browns versus the Broncos. Def Note, who you got? I'm ready to see who you got.
I got the Browns.
Got the Browns? All right, Browns on the board. Russ don't get no love. Gotta put an S on the end of that because they both start. They literally almost start the exact same. Rob, who you got?
I got the Browns too.
And look, I'm gonna do something stupid, so y'all probably know y'all pick gonna go through. I'm gonna pick the Broncos.
Hey, if you would have picked the Browns, I for sure was about to switch. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna pick Denver, and y'all probably gonna win just because I picked them.
I mean, I'm only picking the Browns because of that defense.
Well, guess what, Rob? You about to be in the easy spot after this next pick. Rams, Cardinals. Who you got? It's actually on me. It's actually on me first. Let me go ahead and poo-poo this thing. I got the Cardinals. All right. Rob, who you got?
Damn, what? You got the card. You believe in
I know. Yeah, here I gonna put LA down for you.
Yeah, give me the Rams.
Hey, who you got, Dev Note?
Sure, we about to ram it down their throat.
That's crazy.
Which one it is?
Boy, we got the Rams. Boy, what you talking about?
Okay. We got LA. Okay. Hey, I don't know nothing about none of that shit. I thought he was making a sexual statement. I was like, I am not even gonna respond to that. Let's keep going. Next one up, we got the Bills versus the Eagles. Definitely know who you got.
Hey, I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I don't think they're finna fall off just yet. Bills had a good game, which means that he's due for a lame duck game.
All right, Rob, who you got?
Yeah, I got them Eagles.
All right, and I'm gonna continue my cycle of going against them, and I'm gonna pick the Bills. All right. Next game up, we got the Ravens versus Chargers. I think I can help everybody out by picking the Ravens guard right now, right?
Sure, one and only.
Yeah, give me the Ravens.
Boy, don't sound so sad about it.
I swear, it's like, man, I gotta go against my boy Justin Herbert.
Nah, man.
It don't matter either way. Last game, the Monday night game, y'all. Look, this is a Monday night game. We got the Bears versus the Vikings. Ooh, definitely started off. Who you got?
Hey man, the Vikings finna bounce back, bro. They about to bounce back and get that dub.
I ain't hitting with that Bruce bounce back. All right. Rob, who you got?
I got the Vikings. Fuck the Bears.
All right. And look, man, I'm gonna do this just to make it make it different. I'm gonna pick the Bears because I like Justin Fields and he's back. He's back off an injury. I like Joshua Dobbs too. Now, see, that's the only way I'm torn right now. I like Joshua Dobbs too, but I'm picking the Bears. Lena gonna love me for the rest of her life. You know, I tell her sometimes she ain't shit. All right, we got it. Y'all already know what time it is. Look, Rob, stop laughing over there. We know what we gotta do. We gotta go back through the list that we picked. Ooh. So starting back at the top. If anybody wants to switch, you already know how we do it. Lions, Packers. Anybody want to switch?
Man, I don't know about the Lions though, but y'all keep.
Yeah, man, no, he full of shit. Next game up. Cowboys versus Commanders. Anybody want to switch? All right, 49 Seahawks. Anybody want to switch? All right. Dolphins, Jets. Anybody want to switch? All right. Chiefs, Raiders. Anybody want to switch? All right. Saints, Falcons. Anybody want to switch? All right. Steelers, Bengals. Anybody want to switch?
I'm sticking with it. But...
I did all that to say I'm sticking with it. It got suspenseful around here, y'all. Got suspenseful. All right, Panthers, Titans. Anybody want to switch? Def, no, that was your time. You ain't gonna switch. All right, never mind. Keep it going. Buccaneers, Colts. Anybody want to switch? I'm actually gonna switch this one, y'all. No, I'm not. I'm gonna stay steady. I'm gonna stay steady. Look, Baker, I like you, but I ain't gonna root for you. I'm sorry. I can't let my feelings get into this.
Hey, I'm actually gonna resend my my stuff on Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the Colts.
Oh, you coming over here?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to the Colts. So that way, if we do lose it, we all lose it together, and I ain't gotta worry about being behind.
Well, guess what? You know, Rob picked the Bucks.
Oh, you got the Bucks, Rob? Shoot, damn, man.
Nah, you already switched. I wrote it down.
Okay.
I wrote it down. Hey, look, just be happy. I hope you be happy that you switched with me. All right.
I thought I was gonna be over there with everybody. God damn.
Next game up though, since Def know how to switch it. Rob, it's pretty much on you and me now. Patriots, Giants. You want to switch?
Hell no.
All right, because I'm sticking with the Pats. Jags, Texans. Rob, you want to switch?
Yeah, I want to switch. Jaguars.
Rob is going to the Jags. Oh, man. Going to that Locky long hair motherfucker. My dog keep fucking farting behind me, man. This is terrible. He can't be in here when I'm recording no more. So pretty much it's all on me now. Browns, Broncos. I'm stay. I'm actually gonna stay with the Cardinals, y'all. I'm gonna stay with the Cards. I'm gonna stay with the Bills because I don't give a fuck. The Eagles can cost me all year long. I'm a root against them. They shouldn't have did that shit with that QB ranking earlier in the year. Ravens, Chargers. No, I ain't gonna bullshit. I believe your Ravens are a way better team than the Chargers. I really do think y'all might lose this game. I ain't trying to say that to be mean. I think y'all might lose this game.
All right, go against them.
Honestly, I am about to pick them. That's why I said it ahead of time. I was trying to preface it.
Hey, it ain't hurt me none. Last time y'all did that, everybody went against the Ravens, and guess what? I picked up an easy dub. It's easy. It is what it is.
But I'm not doing it to pick against your team. I'm just doing it because I just think they might fuck around and find out.
And he talking about the game he beat the Lions.
No, I wasn't talking about the game beat the Lions. My last week or the week before when we playing the Seahawks. Everybody was picking the Seahawks.
Well, look, we just it's not. Look, y'all all picked against my team. And the sad part, I wasn't mad at you.
Oh wait. First off, I'm not mad at all. But
No, I'm
second
just
off,
saying,
I knew to
I
pick
was
against
just
your
saying
team.
I wouldn't. I'm not saying that you were. I'm saying that I wouldn't at the time. Like, I understand it. I understood the pick the Eagles over the Chiefs. I get it because the Chiefs haven't had the same problem all year long. Niggas dropping balls.
Exactly. That's why. That's exactly why I went my pick.
Eagles ain't had no problems. Like honestly, the Eagles really ain't had no problems.
They did have some problems. That game was closer than it was supposed to be, but I think the refs. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the referees tried to keep the game interesting for one, and then number two, the Eagles were doing things that were out of character. They were on third and
hold that thought.
Oh my bad. Go ahead.
Nah, hold that thought because we only got one more thing and get pretty much we all stay locked in. So we locked in, y'all. So now you know it's that time. Sir, definitely continue what you were saying.
Yeah, so they did something that was completely like out of their character. Everybody knows that, when it's 1 yard or less, they do that damn Eagles shuffle, that rugby shuffle.
Just push. Just call it a tush push, man.
The push.
What they call it.
Yeah, whatever. I know you don't like it, so whatever.
I don't like it, but it is that's what it's called. It's cool.
Yeah, so they'll sit up here and do that. But why is it that they were in that situation a couple times and they didn't do that? It's almost like they were given the opportunity for a possible turnover on downs and stuff like that. Like it was just they were doing a lot of things as far as their play style and the way that they play, and they've been playing for 8 weeks straight. They was doing things that was different in that game, and it just wasn't working for them. So, but also all the penalties and everything. Like I said, the referees are trying to keep the game interesting.
So does that fall amongst the lines of this thing is rigged?
Listen, they ain't gonna prove. They're not proving me otherwise. Every week, I'm seeing some stuff that's just funky. All the stuff that they call in order kicks me, you'll see that there's something absolutely blatant that'll help the other team. They don't call it. Now all of a sudden, somebody will run by somebody. I mean, the same thing happened during the Ravens game. Like they just lending to the narrative of being rigged.
Yeah, I get lending to the narrative. Do you don't think that might just be the beauty of human error?
I think that there is a beauty to human error, with the exception of the fact that they also have other line judges, they have cameras, they have all these different things that they've been implementing more and more.
Talking about the reviews.
Yeah, the review booth in New York. There's so many things now that go to New York and get a second opinion, no matter what the line judge says. Mm-hmm. Like, it just doesn't make any sense that some of this stuff is going to New York and still passing, even though Stevie Wonder can see that, you know what I'm saying, it should have been a no call, or that it should have been a call.
Like, I give you that one where old buddy caught the ball and he got hit and it looked like he fumbled for Kansas City. I was like, man, he was down. I think they were like, this is something that I've noticed with refs, and I think I see it. If they miss a call, they try to make it up. And I don't think they should, but I've noticed they do that.
Yeah, and that's the BS, and that's what really hurts the integrity of the game. I mean, you can't make it up by just making another bad call down the line.
I was an advocate, and I was doing this for a while, y'all. This is crazy. I was talking about them actually having AI ref the games. But we got to think about so many games. Like, holding will be called on every play. Every fucking play. No matter if it was on the line, no matter if it was on receiver, cornerback, whatever the hell, tight end, middle linebacker, they're going to call it every play. So then that would mean they would have to adjust the game to not call certain shit. But then when you transition that shit into certain moments, that shit's substantial. And I think that's what we're dealing with right now when it comes to human error. A lot of that shit, I just think them bitches blind. And then when you take it to the review, I think a lot of them got too much pride that they don't want to reverse their own call.
Well, you also know that that intentional grounding that they hit Pat Mahomes with, you know that if it didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage, they would have gave him that. But technically, that should have been a sack because his knee was on the ground and the ball was still touching his hand.
Well, the sad part, that would have worked out better for the Eagles, though. Because they would have called a sack instead of intentional grounding. Intentional grounding moving back. So that was a benefit to the Eagles, yeah. I'm gonna just be honest, man. Look, my squad, my receiving core for my squad, they need to learn how to catch. And these are the best of the best. Like, these dudes ain't in playing in the NFL on the roster, not being able to catch. I think what they're big, I don't know if it's the moment. I don't know if it's them playing for a championship team and they defending a title for this year. But Kansas City, if people don't know this, has a team that has the most drops. That receiving core has the most drops across the entire league. That's not sustainable. We're 7-3 right now.
Yeah.
That's not sustainable to win a Super Bowl. Now, I'm rooting for my boys because I believe Mahomes somehow going to get it done. Look, in that game, if people watch that Eagles game, that man, look, they say he ain't a runner, but that man was out there like a track star a couple times. They're really not a track star. He was kind of like scooting between the aisles and shit, but he got to where he needed to get to. They gotta fix that. But I'm still gonna ride my squad because of. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead. Let's just do it for the whole table. So let's show everybody we impartial. The worst thing about my team, the one thing that I know is our biggest weakness, is that my receivers cannot catch the ball. Rob, what's the biggest weakness for the Lions that you see, being a Lions fan?
Pass rush.
No pass rush. Go in depth on that. Did Rob die or something?
I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry.
saying go in depth on that. What you mean by pass rush?
Oh, I thought. So, like I said earlier, one of our problems that we've been having when we play against mobile quarterbacks, quarterbacks that that could create more time for themselves to make a play with their arm. We had that problem with Mahomes, Lamar, Geno, and even with Justin Fields. And and the only guy that's really been consistent is Aiden Hutchinson. And I think he just needs more help. Saying when it comes to putting more pressure on a quarterback. Not saying other guys haven't been helping, but I do see a difference when they play mobile quarterback versus just a pocket quarterback. So definitely they pass rush because we do got a good defense. Especially got some good DBs and linebackers, but we need our pass rush to make it a lot easier for for our DBs and quarterbacks. So.
All right, I like that. All right, Dev Note. Biggest weakness in the Ravens.
I think we don't necessarily have a biggest weakness. I think we just have a combination of weaknesses. We have, the inconsistent receiving core as far as them getting open. They just, I don't know if they're not getting off of their routes, on time and stuff like that. The fact that when Lamar is making his reads, sometimes if you go back and look at the all 21, he's making his reads before the play actually develops, and he's off of the route going on to his next read, and then the play will develop right after that. And that's why I said the receivers many times aren't getting open as quickly as they should. The inconsistencies with tackling, and I'm not talking about us getting through the line. Once we get through the line, many times that's a problem, but open field tackling, I've seen issues with that. I'm not talking about Kyle Hamilton and Marcus Williams, obviously.
They doing their job.
Yeah, they doing their job, but we've had some real shortfalls and failures there. Overall, I just think that when we get into a funk as well, literally it just, I don't know why, but it seems to just trickle throughout the entire team. You start to see it's almost like the morale gets broken and the defense still tries to hold on, but the offense just can't get it running. It's almost like they lack chemistry, even though they spent the whole offseason, going to each other's houses and playing and all this other stuff. It still feels like they lack chemistry. They don't have that Mark Andrews, Lamar type chemistry, or that Travis Kelce, Mahomes connection. So I think that, some of the old people like Duvernay and all that good stuff, they didn't get their chances because they played with Lamar for so long that they know, hey, when Lamar is scrambling a certain way, he does certain things. But I mean, yeah, that's the weakness. We have a number of weaknesses that typically people don't see them too much, but when they come out, especially if you get multiples to come out together, then that's when we're losing games and we're just looking like a overall sloppy team.
Well, I will say this. When it comes to y'all, you probably have, in my honest opinion, the biggest question mark at QB when it comes to like a defense side. Like the defense looking at your team. Because it's like, and I'm going to keep saying this. Like, look, y'all, I talk shit back and forth to Dev Note about the Ravens and shit, but I like Lamar. And I know what that boy can do because I've seen him do it. It would be very scary for me to sit back and try to get in pass coverage and see this motherfucker running past me. And it'd be bad for me to sit here and try to spy him and have him beat me over the top. He really could be like, you know, those Dos Equis commercials, the most interesting in the world, whatever the fuck. They literally could change one up for Lamar if like they get everything going, because their offense has been shaky to me when it comes to him passing the ball, but I don't think they're calling the plays for him. They could literally have a whole commercial called "The Most Dangerous Man in Football." Because he can just do it to you. I be watching, like, every time I play somebody that picked Baltimore on 2K. That's the first thing I automatically lock in on. And if I can stop that, I think I can stop everything else. But in real life, Lamar could dot you up. So I think they just need to figure it. Like, honestly, I think they need to let him pass the ball more. I think they need to let him pass the ball more than what he is. I know the run game doing shit, but that's just me on the outside looking in.
Well, you know what? I think that the run game is a necessary evil simply because the run game has a tendency, and that's old school football. It has a tendency to weaken the defense, right? Get them all tired. So
and the probability of it working is pretty high.
Yeah. So you use that run game to dink and dunk them. What I wish would happen is I'm not talking about the
dink and dunk. Let them dink and dunk.
I'm not talking about the. I don't necessarily like the quarterback design runs and having too many of those in the game. You know, one or two or whatever it takes me, I can be okay with.
Yeah,
but,
hit them when they're not expecting it.
Yeah, but what I really want to see them do, right, is because Lamar has gotten so into trying to prove that he can stay in the pocket and throw and stuff like that, that he's left spaces that the next defender, if he started running, the next defender in front of him is literally 15, 20 yards in front of him. He can literally get to the first.
Yeah, he missing out on 30-yard plays, in my honest opinion.
Yeah, so I just wish that, you know what I'm saying, he didn't go all the way to the extreme opposite. Like, everybody said, oh, he's a runner. And he just said, oh, okay, well, I'm going to show you that I just don't run anymore. And it's just like, nah, bro, you need to, I understand dialing it back and not running as much. But, bro, when you got 15, 20 yards in front of you with nobody.
Go get it.
Yeah, go get it. At least go pick up 10 of them mugs. You know what I'm saying? Slide it out. It's like, come on.
Now, I'm gonna say this, like, since we talking about everybody team, because we coming up on the end run and shit. My dog's still farting behind me, bro. I don't know what the hell this is, bro. He just been doing this shit since he got gas. But when it comes to the Lions, Rob, stop laughing over there. I don't know why this nigga's don't just keep doing it. Oh, that Death Note laugh. Stop laughing, Death Note. But
no, that was Rob.
Oh, so both of y'all motherfuckers laughing? Like he got gas.
That's Rob. No, that's Rob.
I'm glad y'all can't hear it, man. I keep thinking y'all can hear it. I'm glad y'all can't hear that shit. That motherfucker's stomach over here going bloop, bloop, bloop. And then you just hear a little squeeze sound coming out. I'm like, bruh, I'm glad I don't smell nothing right now. Because you would have been kicked out of here. But when it comes to Rob team, Rob. Sir Rob.
Yes.
Y'all have a good team.
There you go.
What you say? She say, here you go. I'll start off with a compliment.
But it's gonna be some shit. I already know.
Y'all have a good team. y'all don't need to keep being in dogfights. Y'all need to show me something when y'all beat somebody convincingly. That's good. I don't know how that might sit with you, but go look at y'all. Go look at y'all schedule. Go look at who y'all played. Even the tough games y'all have won, because y'all have won them. Nickeling it, which is good to get that skill out the way, because when you get to the playoffs, it's gonna be close games. You're gonna need to win in spite of everything not going the right way. But I need to see y'all beat a good team convincingly. That's the same problem Kansas City I think we got. That's another one of our problems. That's another one of our problems. Because I'm not gonna revert back to the Ravens weekend because I don't want to give Death Note no props on that. But y'all know what y'all need to do. I don't think it's just a pass for us. Like converting when y'all like don't here. I know all y'all feel like this. How many times do you feel like per game that your team wastes a drive, wastes a possession? Give me a count. Just give me a random count. Rob, you go first. Death Note, you go second. How many times do you think your team wastes a drive?
Each game?
Yeah, each game. Like how like y'all got the ball, y'all moving it, and you don't even get 3 points. How many times do you think y'all waste drives per game?
If I top of my head, I'm thinking maybe at least 6.
So 6 drives with, at the bare minimum, no 3 points.
Yeah.
What you think, Death Note?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. At worst, we're about two per quarter, so it's usually about 6 to 7 when you look at it. And in the good games where we're doing it, you know what I'm saying? It's less. It's usually about 4, something like that. But yeah, about 6 to 7.
The funny thing is, I think Kansas City got 3 per quarter. That's how bad I think it is. And I really want people to really understand. I'm going to root for my boy Mahomes. I'm a Mahomes fan. Just so, I put it out there Rob like to let me know all the time. You ain't no KC fan. You a Mahomes fan. I'm a Mahomes fan. I'm a certified Mahomes fan. I root for whatever team he playing for, and he happened to play for Kansas City, so I'm rooting for that boy. There are too many drives that have been wasted. I'm talking about wasted with nothing happening from it. Penalties that happen. But I'm going to tell y'all, at the end of the year, I'm going to stand right here. There's going to be some cocky shit. When my boys hosting up another Lombardi trophy and be like, it was all good.
So let me ask you this. So you asked me a Death Note. I don't even know you answered. You probably did. I think you said y'all need to catch the ball. But what are some things y'all need to get better at?
Well, I will say this, and I'm going to be honest with you. Andy Reid, I got to come at him. Dude, your second half play calling adjustments need to change. Because I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Like, we really are showing that we need Eric the enemy. And I hope it's showing the rest of the NFL that this man that's an offensive coordinator now for the goddamn Washington, whatever they want to call themselves this year, he has that quarterback, Sam Howell, who a lot of people do not believe is good, leading the NFL in passing yards. Our offensive play calling, our scheme is not up to par for certain situations. Some plays I look at and I'm like, I'll be thinking, like, no bullshit. Dev, no, don't laugh. When we call some plays in certain positions, like it's like 3rd and 16, and I see the play call, I'm like, did we hire the motherfucker that came from the Ravens? Like, did we hire that dude that Dev No been talking about getting rid of for the last couple of years? Because I'm like, dude, why would you run it in that situation? Yeah, I know they know you're going to pass it. pass the fucking ball. Because when the game's on the line at the end of the game, like we had last week, it was like 3rd and 25, 3rd and 22 or some shit. 4th and 25, 4th and 22, some shit like that. The intentional grounding rule. You need to be able to try to convert to plays like that. You need to practice that. I don't care if you in high school, in college, or prep, or whatever the fuck it is, and you don't run those plays. You're at the NFL level. Any shit can happen any given Sunday. Rob, you said it earlier. You practice everything. That's why we pay y'all the big bucks. That's why people tune in to watch every week. You practice everything to be the most efficient. Andy Reid, I think he needs to step his play calling up in the second half. He need to learn how to adjust because Kansas City literally showed that they could dominate them motherfuckers at the line. They just couldn't score in the second half. Like the Eagles defense. Honestly, the Eagles defense played good, but I think Kansas City fucked themselves more in the second half than the defense did, than the Eagles defense did.
Yeah.
Valdez-Scantling had a game-winning touchdown, in my opinion. Fucked it up. Fucking Clayton, whatever. I mean, Watson. My bad. Fucking all their names up because we got so many new people.
And you hear Patrick Mahomes in the press conference like, "Yeah, I could have maybe threw the ball a little shorter." So I'm like, "Niggas, stop."
And guess what? That's probably why I like him so much because that would be some shit I've said shit like that. But in basketball, we lose by 5. I drop 40. And I'm being dead serious. I dropped 40. I said I should have scored 6 more points. Because if I would have scored 6 more points, we'd have won the game. I believe Pat be thinking like that. He be thinking like that, man. Like, and I like that. That's why I like him so much as a quarterback. He talks about how he needs to be better. He know good and goddamn well they know they need to catch the ball. And he protecting them. Because if he would have said anything negative, the media would have jumped right on it. They already been talking about it all year long. It's obvious. Our receivers can't catch the fucking ball. Well, they don't catch the ball in the times when we need them to catch the ball. They drop passes in times when we need it. They'll catch it all over the game because that's how we got up 17 to 14 at halftime. They was catching the ball enough. Second half is like, yeah, y'all went in the goddamn locker room and rubbed y'all hands on Amaral and some shit. Bitch, because y'all motherfuckers were dropping balls. Kelsey even was dropping balls. You knew something was up.
Yeah.
It is what it is, though. But here you go. Fuck all the nonsense. Fuck all my whining and complaining. Because we all got teams that we know they can improve on things and they need to get better. But this is the time of the year, y'all, where people about to lock in. We're going into week 12, y'all. Week 12. So all these teams know what it is. They got money on the line. They got a shit ton of money on the line. Billions of dollars. So I need to go around the room real quick and find out what everybody's thoughts is on the show and let everybody know where they can find you at. Sir, I'm going to go to Death Note first because, you know, he's been over there quiet for a second, man. He might be over there. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you can find me over here on Tuesdays, you know what I'm saying? Talking trash the way I normally do, you know what I'm saying? Getting these picks correct. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again, I get a bad week, but you know what I'm saying? When it comes to calling out the games that the KC's going to lose, I always seem to be getting those right. But anyways, other than that, you know what I'm saying? It was a good show so far. I'm really doing a whole bunch of work on this side, so I've been a little bit quiet this time. But you know what? Next week, I'm going to be back in full effect, talking all the mad trash that I normally talk. And that's all I got.
All right, y'all heard it here first. Next up, I got my boy Rob. Sir, help me out.
Yeah, man, good show. No, my picks, I don't know, man. My pick to be very good, but they can go really bad. but yeah, man. Shout out to my Lions. Let's get this win. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep climbing. And catch me Sports Talk with Rob. Motivation Heart, but the main platform that's, you know, I'm getting a lot of love is my Instagram, Big Back for Life. You know what I'm saying? Got some things coming up I'm working on. So just hit 16,000 followers on Instagram. Yes,
this morning. So shout out to y'all showing me love, man.
All right.
Well,
You heard it here.
subscribe.
All right, man. Big back.
Well, okay. Let me correct that. I'm at 16.1 now, but so if you do unfollow, it's not gonna affect it.
This man said he ain't made it. Nigga, we made it. Look, that's what he's saying right now. Look, y'all. It's been fun. It's been great. Look, we got a few more weeks to go on this one, and then once we get to the playoffs, y'all, we can actually lock in and have more conversations about these games and these matchups, and I think that's gonna be beautiful. But for the week, just to let y'all know, Death Note won the week of the people that are on the panel with 10 correct picks, y'all. 10 piece. Rob,
Oh my God, I didn't see that coming.
Rob, you followed up in second for this cocky ass motherfucker with 9 picks,
Damn.
sir. And I came in. I think I really did come in last place with 7. I think I did. I'm not sure, but we'll find out later because Wally keeps all the picks. I know he's lurking around here somewhere. But look, y'all, I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, man. We're gonna keep this thing going, man. Look. We talk about these sports, man, and I think this is a good thing that we're doing around here, man. So y'all make sure y'all hit that like and that subscribe. I don't know if you're watching over on J Talk Sports. I don't know if you're watching over on Let's Talk with JBJ. I don't know if y'all tuning in and subscribing in to everybody that done listen where you can find them at on the panel. But y'all need to make sure y'all do that. Help fuck us. Well, not help fuck us, but help us keep growing. Help us keep growing and shit. We trying to do it around here. Exactly. Super pause. But I appreciate all y'all, man. Look, y'all hit that like, subscribe. We're gonna catch y'all next week because it's gonna go down. We got some decent games. Ain't got no crazy games, but some decent games. And we're gonna see how it plays out next week. But as always, like, subscribe. Peace.